wag na lang tayo magsisihan kasi nandyan na rin yan. There were rules imposed hoping that at least not everybody but a majority will honor at least rules and regulations.
ETV Online Channel. In the service of the Filipino online world.
The nth time I have lost the counting. I meet my cabinet members who are critical in the fight against COVID. Alam mo, wag na lang tayo magsisihan kasi nandyan na rin yan. There were rules imposed hoping that at least not everybody but a majority will honor at least rules and regulations promulgated by government for your own good, para sa inyo lang at para sa lahat. Ngayon, yung iba hindi talaga sumunod. Yung nakalabas, so mayroon na tayo ngayong 30,682 cases dito sa aking kopya. Ang fresh, may bago lang, it's 467. Yung late comers, ibig sabihin bago lang, is 163. Cases reported total is 630. Ang recoveries, which is a good number to me, is 8,143. Pero ang namatay, humahabol rin. It's 1,177. Medyo naghabulan lang ang patay, pati ang recovery. Though maganda ang recovery natin, mga kababayan ko, ang Cebu ngayon ang may problema. May problema sila. Alam mo kasi pag may problema, tapon na yan eh. If you solve the problem locally amongst the officials there, there's bound to be a derailment in the programs of government because they would start to blame each other. And nobody would try to introduce novel ideas or even to implement one that is already, a measure that is already of proven efficacy kasi nagsisisihan na. So, kayong mga taga Cebu, it's not that I do not trust your capability, but rather I said it's the penchant to go into a sort of a yung sisihan nga, tapos nobody would answer for anything. So, mga kaigsuna na ako sa Cebu, both sa mga syudad o probinsya, akong ipadala si General Simato. General Simato is the Secretary of SADAR, sa DNR rather. I'm sorry. Sa DNR, sabi ko, kung maiwanan mo yung opisina mo sandali, total ikaw yung inuutosan noon ni GMA, President Arroyo, pati ako. Kayong lahat naman eh. Dito sa Manila, the head body of that is the IATF. Then, itong kayong office ni Secretary Samato would be an adjunct to that body. So, he will exercise all the powers of that body upon notifying General Lorenzana, who heads the agency. All he has to do, not for permission, but just to advise Manila here that these things are being done, these things are not yet done, and these things must be done. So I cannot wait for the transition of communication, of asking for approval. Then that is the bane of bureaucracy. Sa totoo lang. Yan ang tigabigay sa atin ng how would you tell it? A fractured communication even among the sometimes yung isang sulat hindi pinapansin. Kaya sabi ko kay General Simato, just exercise the powers of the task force. Anyway, you are an adjunct to an office there. I will just write a executive order. Tuka na si Juan Bong Medaldia to follow, and he might fly anytime. You can use the Air Force or any plane that is available, government-owned. Baski anong aeroplano dyan, go there and fly. I suggest that you sa Air Force kasi maraming air assets. Makarating ka kaaluan. If you want to stay there, or you might want to fly back. But I must have the picture of how grave the situation is, or the situations are, and malaman ko na may bawaan ako nga naanay taong nagpalihok anang sa Cebu. Kaysa Cebu na ay daghang pasangil, na ay pasangil nga tao, na ay dili gusto, na ay silusay muna. So that's the problem there. Pero wala ko tunong nga tao. I'm just sad that Cebu has to undergo that kind of painful situation now. But nonetheless, kaya natin yan. And I'm sure si Mato, he cannot solve the problem on his own. He has just to make recommendations and let us know what we should be doing. And that is very important. It's part really of the intelligence work of any organization to know what is ahead and behind and on the side, so that you know how to prepare and go and fight the enemy, COVID. So that's it. Ang aking report ngayon. Dito unahin ko naman yung aking talking points. I talk to you now to update you on our latest situation. Ang COVID is fighting us and we are fighting back. But ang masabi ko sa inyo na good news is that we believe, and I believe too, that many countries has now perfected some vaccine. Maybe some are haphazard kasi madali yan eh. The quest for vaccine takes time, years. Dito nagmamadalian. At least we have a medicine that would fight COVID. Ang sabi nila, ako, the nearest that I can explain to you is, kung baga germs ito, yung antibiotic kills the bacteria. But the antibiotic cannot harm a virus or a virus. Again, hindi yan ang panlaban. Ang panlaban mo lang dito sa virus na to is really your body. Yung kasarili mong sundalo sa katawan na mag-fight sa kanya. But actually, ang mangyari kasi niyan, nabigla, pumasok sa katawan, hindi niya recognize kung ano yun. So he has to manufacture, just like what we are doing physically in the outside world. Yung ating body has to fight. Minsan na overwhelm, natatalo siya. That's why you fight for your life inside. Now, yung vaccine naman, dahan-dahan nila i-inject yan sa, I think it's a horse. Dahan-dahan pa, kagaya ng snake bite. Parang ano yan, anti-venom. Inject mo na ng dahan-dahan, palaki ng palaki. I-max nila, maximize hanggang ma-immune ang kabayo. Pagkagat nila sa cobra, baliwala. Then magkuha sila ng blood ng kabayo. I don't know if there is additives that are added there or diluted. I am not a medical person, but yun I inject for the antivenom. Ganon rin sa ginagawa ngayon. They are cultivating itong katawan mo to fight. Pero merong medisina panlaban ng virus is yung parang papatay rin. That's independently of your body na yung vaccine. Meron ngayon, sabi nila, it can kill over time the virus in your body. Itong COVID-19. So, I am happy. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, if there is anybody who wants to be out, to enjoy, and even to live life normally, ako. Ako yung ayaw talaga sa itong lockdown. I hate it. I do not want even myself. Pero ang sabi ko sa inyo, kung kayo hindi makatiis at tinamaan kayo, sorry na lang. Same is true for me. If I'm reckless enough, then I'd get it. Because in the coming days, I intend to go around the country. Magbisita pa ako ng kampo ng mga military. So I'll just have to take precautions. Yun ang ano. Kung may tao man na galit na galit dito sa pagkakulong natin sa atin, ako. Kaya naintindihan ko ano ang puso ninyo. Naghahanap ako ng Emergency Operation Center. I'm sure Secretary Simato can look, as long as he has the support and assistance of the Cebu local officials, both national and local. Kailangan ko ng tao doon to give me the entire picture. I'm calling particularly DOH and DILG and the National Task Force to assist Secretary Sumato. Tsaka yung talagang may lockdown man, uniform talaga, and this has to be enforced by the police. Kung magkulang ng tao, then Secretary Sumato has the liberty of calling upon the military guys to help. Pero itong away ng COVID, ng terrorism, this has been taken advantage of by itong mga forces arrayed against us. Abu Sayyaf, mga terorista with no ideology, the Communist Party with ideology, but more pernicious ang effect, which could undermine the peace and security of our country. Not only this administration, but it can transcend to the next generation, giving not giving us no respite. Kasi kaunting pahinga lang, makahinga lang tayo. The fight against the NPAs has long been there. It started in the 50s. Hanggang ngayon, nandyan pa. It has undermined the national security of the country. Ngayon, at what point will the country suffer a downfall? I don't know. But if I do not do my duty now as president, as the other president did when it was their time, we might just bargain away, place in jeopardy the democratic values that the Filipinos have enjoyed for the longest time. Terrorism is number one in our list. Actually, the number one threat to the country, hindi Abu Sayyaf, hindi yung mga terorista of no value. Itong high value targets, ito yung mga komunista. Kaya ang utos ko talaga sa armed forces, sa sundalo, pakan mo. Pakan mo. Kasi pag ikaw ang inabot, pati nga yung pulis nagsama doon ng mga gobyerno na nagtutulong sa mga tao. Pinatay pa ninyo lahat. Tapos, using a Gillette blade. Kaya ako galit sa inyo. There was never a time that we handled a prisoner na NPA na sa Mindanao na sinakta namin. We don't even allow the mosquitoes to bite them. May warning kami sa mga alimatok, pati sa mga ano bang alimatok sa Bisaya o sa Tagalog? Ha? Linta. Leech. Na huwag galawin ang mga NPA na bihag kasi baka tayo ang pagbintangan. You've been advocating. That's what I don't like about you guys. No, when it is in your favor, you talk so much about Geneva Convention, right? But when you are at the losing end, you talk of so many things invoking Geneva Convention right and left. asking for the protection that the law gives upon everybody. That's the riddle that I cannot understand. Total, if you fight for as a matter of principle, panindigan mo, pinatay namin kasi kalaban eh. Matanggap ko pa yan. Pero sabihin mo na prisoner na, tapos luglugin mo ng jilet, pati yung pulis. Nakita ko yung Huwag ninyo akong pulahin, putang ina, nakita ko talaga yung sugat dito sa leeg. Kaya, yun, ang kasalanan noon, nag-escort ng mga tao sa gobyerno para sa tulong. Mahirap na ang buhay noon eh. I hope na yung mabigyan ngayon, we have started, I think, the second tranche. I hope that you would not bigyan ninyo to. This time, ipatikim mo sa tao yung kanila talaga. Yung una, kinuha ninyo eh. Tapos yung taxation dito sa Maynila sa mga kumpanya. All operating private entities, corporations in Mindanao contributed money to you. Alam namin. Alam namin na hindi yan transaction doon na magbigay ng pera doon sa bukid tapos tanggapin ninyo. Ang pera dito hinuhulog sa Maynila sa bank account ng NDF, of course, under fictitious name. Well, all of these things I said, I hope that I will not have to do something to do more drastic, like just really looking at your bank accounts. Malami namin yung movements ng pera eh. Marami, central bank pa iyo. Magdaya nga sa aking kayo pa. But ang akin kasi kay kaibigan tayo, ang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, wag na sana tayo umabot sa yung that I have to kill you. Kung wala nang iba, you really want to heal it? Sabi na, huwag mo nang hintay na patayin kita. When I say patayin kita, hindi man ako ang papatay. Lahat tayo magpatayan, including me. If I were to read, much less answer all attacks made on me, this shop, your office, this shop might as well be closed for any other business. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. If the end brings me out all right, what is said against me won't amount to anything. But if the end brings me out wrong, 10 angels who God swearing I was right would make no difference. Mali ka pa rin. So, that's Lincoln. You can take your, maybe you can take comfort in the words of a great American statesman.
Like and subscribe. Watch the previous video. Thank you for watching.